Hi students, how are you? A very good morning to you. My name is Jushmi and I will be your tutor for the day. So today we are going to learn a very important concept in English grammar. So are we ready to start with that? So yeah, let's get ahead and just give me a minute till I start my screen sharing. Okay, so today's topic, what are we going to learn is paragraph writing. So now first we have to focus on what is a paragraph and what are the different ways or like the techniques that we use paragraph. Okay, so let's go ahead and think more about it. Okay, so first of all, basically we have to understand what is a paragraph. Paragraph is a group of sentences. So what we generally do when we write a paragraph, it is basically composed of a few groups of sentences, right? And what does it do? It presents a clear main idea. Like every paragraph has to portray an idea, like what it wants to say. After that, after the main idea, what we need are supporting information that clearly supports the main idea or the main context. Okay. It also consists of parts of a longer composition. So since you are writing a passage maybe, so it will be having more ideas. And also you can consider a paragraph as a miniature essay. Like, it will be having different parts and it should have, a complete kind of sense. Okay. So now as we move ahead, we are going to learn more regarding it. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So basically, we have to understand what is the structure of a paragraph. It has a topic where it introduces the main idea of the paragraph. So what is your paragraph basically about? That's the main idea or the main topic of the sentence. After that, to support the main idea, you have to give supporting sentences or supporting details. Okay, that will help develop and support the main idea of the paragraph. Once you do it, you have the main topic, then you have given references. After that, you have to give it a conclusion or the closing sentences. Okay, and what does it do? It reinstates the main idea of the paragraph. In the sense, whatever was your idea or whatever you have to say, you have to bring it at the end of it also. Okay, so now moving ahead, see, basically this is the structure of a paragraph. This is known as the burger technique, or we can also say as the hamburger structure. So first, what you do in the first layer, you put the introduction, like you introduce a particular topic. Then you put the main idea or the main sentence. Then you put supporting sentence 1, 2, 3, how many ever you want to put. And finally, you put the conclusion or you end it. Whenever you write a paragraph, you have to always keep in consideration the structure. Okay, every paragraph has to follow a proper structure. Okay, all good? Any doubts? Okay, now a good paragraph has basically all of the points that we are going to learn now. Unity, right? It should have one main idea of a topic of sentence and also supporting ideas which should be, relevant to each other. If you are writing a passage on maybe storytelling, your ideas should be connected with each other. Something else you cannot bring it and put it in the main concern or the main idea. Point number 2 is you have to give supporting ideas, evidences, and examples. Like you just can't state something, right? You have to give them supporting, like why you support it. So relevance, like what is the relevance? Like why are you supporting it? You have to give all the details and everything. Okay. After that, it's also important that it's coherent. In the sense, it's very well organized. It has a clear, sensible structure, and also it has linkers and connectors. They can link one sentence with another. Or there should be some kind of relationship with each line. Also, your language should be great. In the sense, it should be grammatically correct. You would have to take care of the punctuation mark, vocabulary, and also the structure. How well you are putting the structure. Okay, next. After that, you have to understand what are the different kinds of paragraphs that is there. And basically, we are going to learn about 4 of them. So the first one is descriptive in the sense it gives description. It tells more about something. Okay. Number two, narrative. In an essay or in a paragraph where you are trying to express something or entertain something to the people. Three is expository. That means when you have to inform or explain something, when you are targeting a group of audience and you want to inform or explain something to them. Fourth one, persuasive. That is, to influence, to persuade or to convince people. Right? These are the four types of paragraphs that, is very, very common. After that, next. Yeah. Also, one second. Compare and contrast. Also, what we do in a paragraph, it's very important to, find similarities and differences and to analyze and evaluate out of them which one is more better for something. Also, to explain the cause and effect. You try to, explain the cause of something, maybe, plastic pollution, and what are the effects it's bringing with it. Something that has happened because of certain things that we have been doing. Okay, so these are all the different kinds of paragraph that we can be using. Now, always remember how to write a paragraph. So there are a few things we have to remember if you're writing a paragraph, that is planning. First, you have to select a topic, like on what do you want to write the paragraph. Next, you have to brainstorm different ideas. In the sense, you have to, keep thinking about what are the things connected to that idea. Okay. And determining important ideas. Out of them, which ideas or which points you think is very, very relevant or very, very important. Then you have to organize your ideas in order, like, which part will come first, which one will go next, and, it continues. And also, before writing a paragraph, think mentally a simple outline in your mind, like how you're going to conclude, what you are going to write, how you're going to start. Everything should be planned earlier. Okay, and the drafting part, the writing part, it will have three parts. That is introduction, where you introduce the topic, then you put the body at the important points, and finally the conclusion, what ultimately you want to say. And after that, you can revise. If you think, something more you need to put it, you can edit it. And then finally, it's ready for publication, or, it's ready to be let out in front of everyone. Okay, any doubts? Do you have any doubts, anyone? No? Okay. That's great. So now let's understand what have we learned today. So basically today we have learned all about paragraph writing. And what is paragraph writing? It's all about presenting your ideas in a proper and structured manner. Okay. And what are the different things we have to keep in consideration while writing a paragraph? We have to understand its structure. That is the hamburger technique. First, you have to put the introduction, the body, and finally the conclusion. Introduction, you introduce the topic and what you want to say about it. Body, you put all the relevant points that you have prepared. And finally, in the conclusion, you have to reinstate what you were trying to say. And also always remember, don't just plainly state your ideas. It's very important to give adequate references and points why putting that specific thing. Okay. And we have also learned about the different types of what we can say today. Descriptive, where you describe something. Then persuasive, where you try to persuade something. Then also we have learned about what we can do, like what we can express, and all the other things that we have learned. So let me know if you have any doubts and any queries. Okay. In the meantime, thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Okay, my screen got stuck. Just a minute.